Welcome to solverfy.
This question says, will calcium hydroxide will it precipitate if the pH of 0.05 molar calcium chloride is adjusted to pH 8.0? Okay, so pH equals to 8, then POH will be 14 minus 8, and that will be 6. Then OH minus concentration will be negative logarithm. OH minus this wrong. Then POH will be equals to negative logarithm of OH minus concentration, and therefore OH minus concentration will be 10 raised to power the POH, which is minus 6 because of this minus, and that will be the concentration of the OH in the solution. Okay, so we have calcium hydroxide. Produce calcium 2 plus aqueous plus 2 OH minus aqueous. So if the concentration of OH minus is 10 raised to power minus 6, and the concentration of calcium is 0.05 molar, 0.05 molar. So calcium 2 plus, because when you have a calcium chloride, it's going to produce calcium 2 plus 2Cl minus, and the concentration of calcium will be 0.05 molar, right? So the KSP will be equals to, for calcium hydroxide, KSP of calcium hydroxide will be 0.05, which is the concentration of calcium ion, multiplied by the concentration of OH, which is 10 raised to the power minus 6. But because this is 2, we're going to square it, right? And that will be that will be 5 times 10 raised to the power minus 14. So we need to figure out what the KSP of the salt is. So I should call this QSP. Then KSP of calcium hydroxide is what? So the KSP of calcium hydroxide is 6.5 times 10 raised to the power minus 6. So the KSP is greater than the QSP. Therefore, calcium hydroxide will not precipitate. And the next question is asking us that will the silver sulfates precipitate when 100 ml of 0.05 molar silver nitrate is mixed with 10 milliliters of 5.0 times 10 per minus 2 sodium sulfate? Well, so if you follow the same procedure, it will not. Uh, no, it won't. Or it will not. And for this one, we don't actually need to do any calculation because we have a silver nitrate solution. But we have a let me put it this way: we have a silver sulfate. We're asking if silver sulfate will precipitate, and we have a silver nitrate given to us, and they are adding sodium sulfates to it. So the whole idea of precipitation only comes to play when we have the same ion added to the solution of a salt, and that is the common ion effect. But because we are adding sodium sulfate, we don't have any common ion with silver nitrate, because silver nitrate to precipitate, we dissociate to produce silver ion and NO3 minus, and this we dissociate to produce Na plus and SO42 minus. So they don't have any ion in common. So the silver sulfate, no, so silver sulfate Ag2SO4 will not precipitate. And another thing to note is that a substance will only precipitate if it is soluble in an aqueous solution. And if we look at the solubility rule, it indicates that all sulfates are soluble except the barium, the lead, the calcium, and strontium. Since silver is not on the list, even though if we have a reaction between the silver nitrates and the sodium sulfates, we will form the silver sulfate and sodium nitrates. And silver sulfate salts are soluble, so it will not precipitate.